Hi guys, Dorota Palicka, international nail artist and educator here, and I'm in with Catherine, and we are gonna do amazing set for those nails. I actually cannot wait to show you. So pinks and purples today. Okay, and the color for this video, that's 238 and 242. I actually cannot wait. So we are gonna go for some pink, purple, pink, purple, then pink, and then purple. Just swap them a little bit, and then using a sponges we are gonna create our ombre. So I've got like always lots of sponges on my forms. Make sure you remove the fluffy bits and pieces, and this one is a purple. So what I'm doing is with the purple sponge I'm blending the things in because we want to do some ombre in here. Very gentle, like going to the top. Okay, give me this one. Don't cook them in because that will be a disaster. So gradually blending that out. If you went too high, just clean it off a little bit. Perfect. Next one in. So I'm very gentle, like especially at the top, you don't want too much in there. Now my next sponge, and this one is gonna be a pink one. Fab. Okay, let's cook this hand. And then pink one on this hand. Now, because my other hand isn't ready yet, we need to move on into the next step. So I'm gonna grab some paints, and that's the acrylic paints. I'm just squeezing them in, clean it with the sponge, not sponge, with the baby wipe. Some white, then magenta, and that's a nice mixture. Okay, at the same time on this hand, straight away I'm gonna do a little bit of the background. So I just wanted it in there. So one is more to the bottom, the other one is more to the top. Change. Okay. To the top. Show me the other one. I'm getting confused. Yeah, that's good. To the top. And then this one to the bottom. Okay, slap the colors again in here. So the pink one. Now what I'm doing is I'm almost doing like a wee messy French, and just gently tap it in. Change. No. See, I think I'm tired now. But very excited for this set. Change. Okay, pink one. Gently tap it without of touching the camera. Purple one. So there is a video on how we have done this set of the nails. Change. Straight away, because these nails didn't cook, I'm just adding another touch of the colors in here as my background. So a bit of purple now. Change. A bit of purple. Perfect. And now we are gonna start painting with some one stroke. So I've got my level 1 brush. I'm just gonna clean it because I probably used it in the gel before. So I make sure it's nice and clean. Perfect change. And we will start painting the flowers. So I want my white and magenta. Mix it in really well. I've got also, so in this pot, I've got some water. Like I want my paint to be really nice consistency. This is actually, guys, so relaxing. I love painting one stroke flowers. So I'm happy with this mixture. And then let's paint the first flower. So nice and slow. Pick up more paint. Look at those petals, so pretty. Amazing color combination. Okay, then we are gonna paint another 2 petals. Nice and slow. And you guys probably really wanted to see it, me doing it on the client as well. So like when I paint it on the tips is slightly different to what you do when you paint it on the client.
Are you waiting on the stand up for the lie down, Kiana? Lie down.
Okay, then I can twist my client hand.
7.
Just like this.
Is that £7?
And paint another petal. In
Oh,
Only the
stand up
points, yeah.
tokens, yeah.
Okay, so we've got the first layer of our flower. Then do exactly the same on the other hand, just a slightly different position. So I want this flower to be more from the, like on the top. I've got 1 petal. Second. Third. Swap it. Gosh, Patrick will kill me for... I shouldn't be saying that in the video actually, but for probably not being in the camera now. Because he have to do all the post-production of the video. I will need to zoom in, guys. No, zoom out. Okay, mix my paint again. And look, that's my painting is quite messy, like my mixture is quite messy. Sorry, my face is just straight into the camera. Change. I love one stroke technique, like it looks always so effective. It does makes me really relaxed. Okay, my first layer of the flowers is done, so I'm gonna clean my brush, change the hands, and then go back to my baby boomer, so it's gonna be finished at the time when we finish the design nails as well. So another slab of the product. Touch it in. Purple one. Change. Make sure you do remove those fluffy bits and pieces, otherwise the things wouldn't look nice. Perfect, change. Go back to our painting. So I want my paint much more watery now, but let me zoom it out a bit. That will be easier. So much more watery, and I'm gonna touch up those petals one more time. So normally I don't need to touch up the petals. Today I'm touching them up just because we was painting on top of the gel. So they look much nicer when they touched up. Again, more water in. They actually change so pretty. I love the background of it as well. Dry wipe, so it's not as watery. Okay, I have skipped the other one because the color mixture on my paint was slightly different. Perfect, happy with that change. Okay, next step, we are gonna do some gems application here. So I've got those AB gems. And a base gel. Base gel is fantastic for securing your gems, guys. So a drop of the base gel. And some gems. Change. Change. Okay, I'm just gonna apply another layer here. So normally I'm not the fan of doing the ombre with the gel polishes, but because I had so complex nail art, it was okay, like, to do it even more layers. I have just bring it a little bit higher, change. Perfect. Purple one. Sorry, making sure we are in the camera. Change. Now I have to be very careful with the sponge because it's feeling hungry. Now you can see how many fluffy bits and pieces is leaving, so that means the sponge just needs to go to bin. Cool, bin it. Now, and another drop of the base gel. So just place it in there. And caviar beads. So using the brush, we are just gonna place some caviar beads around it. And I'm always securing my large crystals first. You don't want them to be moving, especially when you apply such a small caviar beads. But they're so pretty. I just think like the nails which have the caviar beads on them are the prettiest ones. I want the application to be pretty messy, so it's like kind of like a middle of the flower, very irregular. You don't want them to be, I mean, you could do it depending on the design. You could make them like really nice and rounded. In this case, because the flowers are quite large, I'm very happy to keep the caviar beads messy. Change. And you can see how much it did enhance the design already. Just those small bits. Also, our flowers are looking like a bit dead. Again, oh gosh, what words I'm using in this video. Hope they don't ban it. Oh no. Because it's such a nice video, like really good video. But they need a water, which is a top coat, and the top coat will make them bloom and looks absolutely amazing. Perfect, change. And guys, this is even not finished yet. So now we are gonna swap to the D-liner brush and add some detail work. Again, this brush was used in a gel, so I need to swap it to my acrylic paint. Nice and squeaky clean. Lots of water in. So lots of water in. And we are just gonna add some small detail in there. So just like a wee lines. Make sure your brush is really nice and watery for those type of lines. Thank you. Change. So usually when I paint lines, like I want my brush to be rolled in on the piece of paper I'm using or a mixing palette. Now I made the mistake in here, so quickly baby wipe. I went over the flower and now the white is dry, the magenta isn't dry, so I could easily wipe it off. Another trick learned, so I love when the things happening in the videos. Fantastic. Change. I can start introducing the top coat on my nails. Could actually put maybe just a single gems or something in there as well. Are you okay with the time today?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's stick in some single gem or something. Change. So a drop of the base gel. Change. Okay, start top coating them, because then I want to do another part of this design. So top coat going over. Gosh, it's unbelievable how clammy and warm it is. Even my top coat is running. Change. So I cannot do more than one nail. It's so warm today. And the top coat is like a water. Look at how the flowers are changing. They become more live. Change. Gosh, I can't believe it. Change. So I'm top coating my crystals as well. Change. See, I'm trying to put a little bit more top coat change on the places like where I did had some sticking out bits and pieces, but if you cannot cover them, what you have to do it, so I will actually inspect the nails once they cooked, and if it's necessarily, what I might need to do it is touch it with the buffer and then reapply the top coat, so you get rid of that. Might actually get away, maybe not, because it's too warm. I can't place more top coat. Change. And then this one, and then I will show you the final step of this design. Change. So we are going to swap to the white gel now. can't believe how this top coat is running. Like everything is running today. So grab the French gel, that's the white gel, and this gel can be used without of top coat. I'm actually gonna show you on those two nails. Like extremely nice and thin. So I'm just trying to do it as thin as possible. And then after that we will have to just touch it and file it in here where the top coat ran. So I'm just painting like on small leaves. Also look at the placement of them. I'm placing them where the natural nail is, so it's not gonna be visible later on when it grows. Okay, happy with this one. Grab some sugar and sprinkle it with the sugar. Change. Do quickly on the same, on the other hand, the same thing. So we've got a couple different layers in this design, which I think is absolutely awesome. Look also how I'm kind of bending a client hands any direction I need it. They are very flexible with me. Okay, let's oh no. Let's sugar it this one, and then I will like tidy up them on the places where we have to touch it up with the file, and I will be able to show you the final look of this amazing set. I actually love them. Perfect change. So clean the mess. Clean the mess quickly. And remove the sugar. So excess of the sugar gets removed. And here I could use probably just a normal file, just like this. File this place. And that's the problem solved. Sometimes you cannot do it with the file, and then it is necessary to use the cuticle bit to touch it up in a case of the top coat running through it, but we actually manage to save it. So let me clean this hand and then I can show you the final results. Okay, so we need to, you can see it, like, because the temperatures didn't allow me to put more top coat and I had those fluffy bits and pieces, I need to rebuff the foam and just reapply the top coat. So first of all, like when doing ombre and with the sponges and you are not happy with the outcome of it, just top coat it. Don't try to put it like too much of it, especially when the top coat is very runny. Just cure it and give it a gentle buff. So that's how I would usually fix it for my clients. Then remove the dust and then reapply the top coat. Okay, so this way you've got a nice and smooth surface. Apply it in, change, and then I can show you the final results of this set. I hope, guys, you have really enjoyed it. It's so pretty, actually. Yeah, really nice, different, isn't it? Well, it's like a goodbye to the summer nails. So I'm just cleaning the things so they look nice, because always, obviously, when we do the things, stuff looks pretty messy. Then cuticle oil, and we love the smell of this one. Now the sugar can feel rough maybe for a first day or so, but Catherine had sugar many times and she's absolutely fine with it, and it's last ages without of top coat on her. I actually love them. Show me the other hand, maybe even before cleaning, or I just do a tiny bit of cleaning so I can show you guys quickly both of them. We cannot touch the foam because it's not cooked yet, but that's what we have created today. Sending you glittery hugs and bye for now.